Well, hello, Stampers, and happy Wednesday to you. So, Wednesday means that I stamp through my stash. So, we'll see how this video goes. I'm recovering from COVID, and the last remaining symptoms, I've had it for about a week now, are just fatigue. And then every once in a while, you just kind of get a bit of a wave of weakness, and then I'm not sure if it's a fever thing or innumerable hot flashes. But anyway, that's all besides the point. Stamping through my stash means I'm going to pick a stamp set that has not seen ink before. And this one is quite interesting, so take a look with me. I found Count on Me, and I love bears. I wanted to do the bear, and my kids know me as Mama Bear. And my mother was teased by her friends when she was young, and they called her Beache. She didn't like that because she was a little roly-poly, and anyway, it's kind of cute. Now, then I got to thinking about coloring the bears, and guess what? We have this whole new collection of blends, and they don't have colors. They don't have a color name. They only have numbers because they are meant to be for all skin colors. So they start at 100, which is this one. You can see it on here, SU 100. And then it goes all the way up 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, all the way up to 1,000. And I thought these might be great for coloring the bears. It goes with this stamp set, which I didn't think it was fair to put this one in Stamping Through My Stash because I just ordered it. It will be available to everybody in March, and it's available to demonstrators right now. And it comes with dies that says, this one says here for you, this one says you matter, and then those hands just cut out these guys here, okay? And then this is the paper. So I think maybe next week I'll do this one. I really like the paper. I love the paper, actually. It speaks volumes, and I'm glad that Stampin' Up! Is working on being more inclusive. Okay, so let's move the blends. And now take a look at this stamp set. So when you buy a stamp set, it comes with a sheet of stickers, and it comes with this rubber. So what you have to do is you have to take all the stickers off. So you can just do that all at once, this background. So you're getting more than you bargained for, but I figure if you're a new stamper, you're going to need to know these things. So we're just going to take them all out, just like a puzzle piece. And you know what? We can fast forward through that. Okay, so I have all the backings off, all the stickers, and almost all of these are out. Now, I'm not going to put them all together with you. I'm just going to put together the ones that we need. But when there's a lot of stamps, I like to carefully put this inside, and it just fits. And that way, this is where I can put all my stamps in, and then I know whether or not I'm missing some. So I want to do the bear, and I want to do the one that says we are all different shapes and sizes. Okay, yeah. So now what we need to do is we take the sticker off. Make sure you take the whole thing, the sticker and the backing, okay? And now you're going to put the sticker down on a block with the backing up. I know it seems strange. Now we take the backing off, and then I have found this, I'm going to zoom in a bit so that you guys can see better. I have found this to be the easiest way to put your stickers on. Okay, so now here's the bear stamp. Now I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to hover over it and lower slowly. And when it's right, then I go down. See, so now the bear is good to go. Okay, I'm going to leave them on, and actually, now I'm going to get a long, skinny one for this. And let's have a look. See, here's the sticker. And remember, the whole sticker, put it sticker down, peel the little backing off here. And now make sure that you've got it going the right way, like so. see a little white thing on there. And again, lower down slowly. There. Okay. And then the rest of the stamps, I'm just going to do later, I think. Kangaroo, although I did want to stamp them all with you. I'm just going to move them, and maybe I'll stamp them without putting them on with the stickers. Okay. Now we're going to do something really fun. We are going to make this bear, and we're going to do a reverse technique. So I'm going to cut a piece of white. I'm going to have to move all these. There we go. And I'm going to cut this white at 4. I'm going to go 4.5 by 4.5. It's bigger than what I want, but that's going to give me a little bit of wiggle room. Okay, so I have 4.5 by 4.5 here. And now I need my Stamparatus. Okay, I have the Stamparatus, but remember, we have a rubber stamp. So that means we do not need the black insert. So get rid of the black insert. Let's put our white piece here. And the bear is going to go near the bottom. He's going to go about so. And I want to make sure that the bear is slightly off center because the other bear is going to come beside him. We don't want his nose touching. We want him to be standing pretty straight up. So let's have a look, see. There. And actually, if I did it upside down, it would be further away from the, I'm going to do that. I'm going to stamp him upside down so that he's further away from the hinge. Okay. And this 2.25 inches is the middle. So it can be about here. Okay. There we go. And we're going to use Memento Black. Okay. And let's stamp him. This is the easy part. Okay, he looks good. Now, I am going to take my silicone mat. I just washed it. Here we go. Silicone mat. And then I'm going to here stamp again right on the mat. And I'm going to do that maybe 3 times so that I have a really good layer of ink. Here. And one more, just for safety's sake. And now we're going to put our piece of paper on upside down, tight into the corner, put the magnet on, and I'm also going to clean my stamp just because I want to show you that the stamping is not happening. All I'm doing is pressing that image from the silicone mat onto my white cardstock, onto the other side. I'm using the stamp to press the image from the silicone mat onto the back of the paper. And I'm just going to do this too, and now let's have a look and see if it happened. Look at that. They're a little bit far apart, but that's okay. I don't mind that. So now we can color them. Isn't that cool? So if we did it, no, I'm not going to do another one. So now I get to play with my new blends. We'll make one, we're going to do one darker bear and one lighter bear. How's that? And I have not used these at all. So this is, I'm just going to raise my table up a little bit because I'm going to be coloring. There, this table from IKEA is absolutely wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to use the 4 darkest on the one bear and the 4 lightest on the other bear. Let's see. 800. Goodness gracious. 700, 800. Okay. Okay, I'm nervous. Okay, I'm really nervous. Okay, so this is number 400. And we're going to find out if it's too dark or not. We're going to find out. So here we go. So I like to start with the the darker blend. I'm just going to do a little bit. And then do the lighter one. Well, I think I did it the other way around. I think this is the darker one. Yeah, the lower the number, the lower the number, the darker the blend. Okay, I did that wrong. So I'm going to go right over that. And then I'm going to do the lighter one. Okay. The trick is to just work in a small space. Do not, see, and the thing is, it's hard to tell how well these colors coordinate. I don't know if they're meant to go dark and light the way we do with their other colors. But I'm just going to stick with this for now. Okay. So this is kind of, I don't know if you find this exciting or not, or if you find this to be boring. But let's see. I thought that I had turned off my Facebook on my laptop, but I still hear chimes and dinging going on. So you'll see right away when you first start coloring, you see that line and it doesn't disappear right away. That takes a little bit. Okay, you have to go over it a bunch before it blends through. And that's okay. Like I said, this might not be the answer to my bear. We'll see. And you can see I've totally changed my strategy here because I forgot to keep going with the dark. So I'm going to go dark around his head again. And I'll keep his ears dark. Did you know that bears are part of the pig family? Yeah, I think I just learned that this year. Okay. See, at first it doesn't look good at all, those two colors together. Like they look really different. But after they blend in, I think it works. And we're going to go with the lighter one. Oh, no, that's darker. Oh, I'm going to have to get used to this. That is for sure. Yeah. The higher the number, the lighter the blend. Okay, I'm just going to finish this up. There. I think he looks quite good, actually. So now I want to do, I'm just going to take my cheater, my cheater version, and I'm going to just do a little bit of a color lift in here to give him some shading. Okay, so now we have our one bear. Let's do our other bear. Oh, this is fun. Okay. Yeah, it's nice having so many neutral shades, I have to say. I don't even know if bears come in this light of a color. Oh, I did it wrong again, I think. 500, 600. No, I didn't. I didn't. I also didn't do any research to find out what these numbers mean. If they're just random numbers or if they actually coordinate with something. And you can see that my coloring is absolutely terrible as far as my technique goes. And yet you're going to find out that it's probably going to turn out just fine. And I do that on purpose. I mean, part of it has to do with the fact that I'm still quite under the weather. But I want you to see that even with very little skill, you can still come up with something really pretty. Okay, so now we're going to go dark again. So my biggest trick is to go dark along the edges and where you think there would be shadow, but sometimes I even forget about that. So I just do edges in dark. And then I go in the middle in light. Just make sure you go over your dark with your light. And basically that's it. So don't be intimidated. And you know, if you've been watching card videos and you haven't been making cards, just remember, it's only paper and cardstock and ink. So just do it. Don't worry about making mistakes. Don't worry if the first one doesn't turn out. It doesn't matter. And then send them away. People will be just so touched that you made something for them. Happy mail. There. Okay, so now I'm going to go with a lighter snout, which, you know, has absolutely no basis in science. I'm just doing it because I think it looks good. There. And now we need some red for the hearts. I like red. I can do red. So I have dark real red and light real red. Now I am going to take the big brush. There, that's the dark. And here's the light. There. And then color lifter to give us a little bit of shading. So, and now the other side. And I didn't even think, but yeah, this could be a cute Valentine's card for a friend as well. So there we go, and a little color lifter. And then I want to stamp that saying, and I want to stamp it on black and white emboss it. So let's have a look. Okay, I have a scrap of black. I'm going to tuck that into the corner, and we're just going to lay this on here, like so. And Versamark. Give it a press. And Versamark looks tone on tone. See, so you can see it there. Now this is really small writing. I'm kind of nervous. And I'm just going to use this as, I have no coffee filters here. So I have some white embossing powder. Versamark is also a sticky ink. So the powder will stick to the ink, and then we're going to heat it, and the powder will melt and turn into this nice, hard, shiny. I'm just flicking it to get all the little white bits out. I probably won't get them all. That's okay. And then I'm just going, whoop, almost made a mess there. Always pour your extra powder back in. There. Okay. And the lid on again because you don't want to spill your embossing powder. Okay. I have a heat gun here, and we're just going to heat this up. It's kind of funny because it says love comes in all shapes and sizes, and the S at the end is bigger than the rest. See, you could see it getting bright, shiny, white. And so I just move along slowly as I see it changing. And I'm just going to go back once more to make sure it's good. Yeah, and that looks nice. I kind of hold it to the light and I see that it shines and it's good. Okay, wonderful. We're going to trim that down. So I'm just going to put that like so. I want to trim it a little bit more. Cut a little bit off. I can't see very well, I'm admitting that. It could be narrower, but I'm just gonna make that do for now. And scissors, like so, and like so. going to make a little banner out of it. I don't think I left quite enough room on this end. We'll make the best of it. See, and then that's going to go like so. And we're going to make that into a card. We're going to trim that down a little bit. I'm going to turn it into a 4-inch. So I said that was 4.5. Can I get a 1/2 inch off? I'm just going to take a centimeter off of each. I know that's going to probably mess me up, but that's what I'm doing. Haul in now. There. And if I take a centimeter off of all sides, it'll still be square. Although I don't know if it was square to begin with. Let's see, what is it now? 3 3/4 by almost by 4. Well, we'll make it 4. There. Now, oh, that's cute. And we'll put it on a card that is, well, maybe we'll just do a regular size card. So what I do is I score at 4 1/4, and that's the light blade. So 4 1/4, and then cut at 5 1/2. And then I right away have 2 cards. So the one is all ready to go when I'm in a hurry. That's cute. And then like so, it's just quite a simple card. I might add another layer, but it's stinking cute, isn't it? I don't know if I should cover up his, yeah, you have to kind of decide where you're going to put things. Anyway, this was just a trial. I'm going to finish this and see what happens. And I thought maybe you'd like to see some of the other stamps. So I'm not going to, you can stamp without putting your things together. They are definitely cute. Look at that. Adorable images. And I should be cleaning these off. I'm being a very bad stamper. Here. Little koalas. Aren't you proud of me that I did not say koala bear, because a koala is not a bear. It is a marsupial. Okay. A few more things. This one's really cute too, I think. Take a peek. Yeah. What I like about stamping is that it is transgenerational, okay? It's something that you can do with children. It's something you can do with your elderly parents. It's also goes across the genders. It does not have to be for boys or girls. It's good for everybody. And I think that's really cool. I think that we need to find more activities that we can do together there. And you know, when you're going through tough times, then what helps a lot is when you think of someone else who can help. Ah, look at that. That's upside down. So that's what happens. Through thick and thin, count me in. That's what happens when you don't put your stickers on. Let's see what else it says. Here. I'm going to have to use the other side. We can make it through anything if we do it together. And I only have 2 more stamps. And then we've stamped everything from this cute set. I've got your back. And now there was this tiny little one. And I think this might be like grass. Yeah. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh, see, so I could do that in here. I actually quite like how my bears turned out. I'm not sure if I want to ruin it. I like the cleanness of it. Okay, guys. Well, you're going to have to stay tuned. I will finish this card and take a picture of it. My battery's almost empty, so I'm going to let you go. All right, here you can go. You can check me out on my blog and on my website, on Facebook. And be sure that if you're seeing this on YouTube, that you give me a subscribe and a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Have a super day.